Moisty's controversial call, which I think is about the
Oh, I've been
Bont this
waiting for
week.
this all day.
It's about what?
The Bont this week, is it?
No, we've got two this week. So everyone's getting up about Richmond about picking Bolter. I think we need to keep politics out of football. He's
Yeah.
fucked up off the field. Give him a second chance. I can throw this one out there, and I'm just throwing this one out there because I know him about North Melbourne. Taron Thomas, he got given 3 chances before people got up him.
Yeah.
This is Noah Bolter's first thing. He's apologised. He's admitted fault. He's pled guilty. He hasn't been charged yet. The AFL said it's fine. Richmond said it's fine. Why are we even complaining about it? Just let the man play.
If you get done drink driving, is that like everyone expecting you to lose your job because you got done for a criminal offence?
Exactly right.
Yeah.
I don't understand it. I reckon politics they had no place in football. I know they're supposed to be role models, but people make mistakes. It's his first mistake. He's owned up to it. I reckon just move on.
Yeah.
Who cares? He's there to play footy. They're paying him to play footy. Move on.
Yeah, it's the thing about the drink driving thing, Eggy. There is many that do lose their job though because they got caught drink driving, especially tradies.
Yeah, but the bowl thing is a bit like, yes, it's going through the courts. If the AFL didn't want him to play, they could have done it. I reckon get off Richmond's back, get off Bolter's back. The AFL's cleared it.
I don't think it's just that. I think it's also the whole Richmond thing. Like you look at, Marlon Pickett, going to court for home invasions and that sort of stuff. I think that's where maybe the rise came from. Is this a Richmond thing?
Yeah, but I don't know. He's made a mistake. He's owned up to it. It's not as if he's trying to hold it. He's owned up to it. He's facing the consequences. I think he's sentenced tomorrow. I don't know if he gets time. If he does get time, he's not going to be playing. But while he hasn't, I know he's guilty, but you're innocent until proven guilty. So you can't. It's like stopping me from working because I'm awaiting sentence.
Yeah.
I just reckon play on.
Yeah, just let him play.
All right, now the Bont one. Now, this isn't about Bont. This is about free agents. We cannot let free agents walk away from clubs and go to the premiership winning club from the year before. I think we need to bring in a system, maybe a point system. I don't know, something like we have in our draft league. You have an order. So Richmond finish last, they get first pick. If they match a bid to Collingwood, they get him. If Collingwood outbids them, Collingwood gets him. But you all get a bid, and then it goes reverse ladder order. But has to be something like that for the top 50 players, top 100 players in the comp. You can't have the best players walking to Collingwood because they just won the flag. You can't. I'd say the same if he was talking about going to Brisbane. West Coast. I'm all happy for him to go to West Coast. But imagine Bontempelli and Dacos in the same team. No one's catching that midfield next year.
Well,
That's
I think it's all due to salary cap. If they can fit him in the cap, no worries, because it obviously other teams are going to offer him more money. But if he chooses to go to a premiership club for less money, I think that's his choice.
But this is where I think the AFL, they want an even league, is where they need to step in.
We all know that he's going to end up at Geelong on 300,000.
I don't think he's leaving Bulldogs. And I was saying this. I don't think he's leaving Bulldogs. I think he re-signs for Bulldogs. But if he does, I think it has to be a bottom 8 team that he goes to. I don't think he can work. So, even just the bottom, just not a top 6. You can't walk into a premiership title and make them better. I think it's unfair on the rest of the competition.
But that comes down to that's just free agency. That's the reason.
And I've
it gives
hated
them a
free
choice.
agency from the
And the team gets compensated for that. So if Collingwood offered him $2 million a year, Bulldogs
free agency
two
only
first
works.
first round picks.
You guys are for free agency because it only works for Richmond, Collingwood, Carlton, or not so much Carlton, West Coast. Only works for the big clubs.
Yeah.
St Kilda's never had a free agent go to them. Never. North Melbourne's never had a free agent walk to them. If you look at Essendon at the moment, they had Mackay last year, but who wants Mackay?
Actually, I'll say on that note, you talk about Carlton, and this is random, but you look at I read something today, and Taz is going to hate this, but the 2023-2024 Carlton team to 2025 have delisted or traded 6 first-round picks.
We all know. But yeah, back on the controversial call, I don't think we can keep letting our best players walk to the best clubs. I said it's unfair. It's like imagine Collingwood win the flag this year and they get Bontempelli as a prize.
I don't see the issue with that.
Just have another flag next year. Just have another flag. But it only supports the bigger clubs free agency. It doesn't help the little clubs that North Melbourne's not a destination club. Tasmania won't be a destination club. St Kilda is never going to be a destination club. They're as bad as North. Richmond at the moment, no one wants to go there. So it only helps the better performing club, which puts a bigger gap between the top end and the bottom end, I reckon.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
That's my controversial calls anyway. I had 2 this week.